of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the New England Patriots.
Down, 185. You're mine.
Now the former Texas A&M Aggie. This is Travion Williams. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Heavy. 808.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action. Now Carr. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, the so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible, so I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope, and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
Hey, 734.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Motion.
On play action, it's Carr. His throw incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Double up. He's coming, double up. Easy. Kill. Express. That's right. 2.
Now a play fake. Carr. He completes it to Evans. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the 1st down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Express.
Back 22. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down. And he hooks it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They run the counter. Harris. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Wilson. Complete. It's Henry. And he will have a Patriots first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Harris. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The tackle made there by Harrison Smith. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 38-yard line. Now again, right side. Harris. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 8 yards to go on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. He'll buy some time right. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want, because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it, and a play was made to knock it away, that's a pretty good end result. Not one you expected when the play began.
He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there, because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things, because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Express!
Williams. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Express!
Play action. Now it's Carr. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This defense for the Pats, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one, but 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Carr. This is caught by Evans. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
You're mine. Express.
Spot.
29. 29.
On 1st down, Williams. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
93. Express. White Monday down.
Now Williams. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Express.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. He'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
We got 3. We got 3.
Express.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Carr to throw. A check down here to Jones. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Express.
Motion to the backfield.
Carr now to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Well, here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They didn't really want a field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they got to make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. There for the sack, B.J. Hill. There's some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Now Wilson. Complete. Hunter Henry with the ground. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Third and 2, now Wilson. Buying time to his left. Over the middle, complete. That's Harris. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 12-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll run on first down. It's Harris. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
They'll try to run with Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Damian Harris as the first half is winding down. And the Pats are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 4. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they'll take over with just 18 ticks remaining. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. On 2nd and 11 now. Carr. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press in, try and get some points. While the old school coach...
And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Damian Harris in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots have taken the lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 17-14.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away.
Short kick. One of the up middle taken down. So at halftime, it's the Patriots with the advantage. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Final preparations being made for the second half, both in terms of game plan and also hydration, because humidity is really going to catch up to these guys, no doubt. And for the call in the second half, we go back to Brandon Gott.
Yeah, Coach. Hey, that goes for the announcers, too. No AC in this booth, so we've got a mash unit of empty water bottles up here as well. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Get that ball, team. Let's get that ball. Do. Switch. Alert.
They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
40 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. 2nd and 8.
Stop your body. Shit. 36. Hey, 0.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on your quarterback because they're controlling all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover. Doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
To throw his car. Open man, it's Jalen Darden.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. And he makes it all the way down to the 31.
Check. Later 1. Later 8.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
On play action, now Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Evans. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 18.
Check Mike 39. Hey, later 2. Let's get in that house. Express. Check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. Here we go. Hey, check Mike. Hey, 734. Yeah. You don't want none. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. Here we go.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
Mike 22, Mike 22. 734. Defense, keep it up, guys.
Now a play fake. Carr. Again for Evans. This time he's got him. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
Kill.
Right there, baby.
Express.
We got motion. Back up, back up.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22. Later run.
He runs.
Mike 22, Mike 22.
On play action, it's Carr. Flushed out right. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down, and inside the 5-yard line.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run again with Harris. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. Here's Wilson. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A big play there for the Patriots. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. On the give, this is Harris. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Only a yard on the gain there as time will run out on this 3rd quarter of play. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And boy, he is very close to a first down. But from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots have retaken the lead. Point after, right. right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Express. Later one.
Now Carr. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And the defense loses him. It's complete. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Kill. 93.
Carr. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
Later one. 29.
Play action. Now it's Carr. Throw left side complete. That's Evans. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Mike Evans with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
There's Wilson to throw. He's got Smith here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
A run on 1st down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all.
But sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's third down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. And the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. It's brought in by Harris. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. There'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open.
but you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
93.
They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back.
Express. Mike 4. Let's go, let's go.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Express.
Check back, check back.
Trying to throw for it on 4th down.
Here we go. Here we go.
And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining.
Now. 180. Hey, we're good, we're good. 180.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing on first down, it's Carr.
This one swung out to Williams.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Mike 4. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
On 2nd down now, it's Williams. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
Express. Raider 2. 808.
Mike 4. No chance. Mike 4. Defense wins championships, baby. Mike 4. Mike 4.
Carr to throw. He'll get this one complete to Darden. And he's going to have the Bucs first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
637.
Mike 4. All day, baby. All day, all day, all day. Mike 4. Mike 4. Let's do it.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball.
Express. 9.
Mike 4. I got you, punk. Mike 4.
287.
On the run, it's Fournette. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
You say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering whether they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
Now Fournette trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for the Bucs, it may not be too late to salvage their season as the win moves them to 2-5 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they dropped just their second game so far as they fall to 5-2. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants.